Oh, cool. So, yeah, I just thought we'd make some Dan the Man videos, you know what I mean? Like old school. So I'm just making a cantaloupe smoothie. I think I've made this on the videos before. We just got done with the International School of Detoxification today. It was so epic. Eating fruits to detoxify. You know, mostly what Robert talks about is that he's a detoxifier. So people with cancer show up, people with diabetes, heart disease, whatever your health issue is, and he detoxifies you with fruits and herbs. And of course, it's the same thing I've been saying too. I mean, basically, he's just saying the same thing that I say to you guys. And what I realized today, what was so great about the class for me was not only, I mean, basically I've heard this over and over again. So I wouldn't even say I learned anything today. And I'm not being, you know, I'm not being arrogant or anything like that. I'm just saying the only reason I say that is because I watch his videos on YouTube. I've read his book so many times. I've read the pamphlets so many times. Most particularly, I've watched the DVD. It's a 16-hour DVD, eight DVDs, and I've watched that over and over and over and over again, which is a recording of the class. Plus, I've also been to the class a few years ago with Krista, and so we took this class. I'm already certified, so I've gone over this information over and over and over and over and over again. So it's so deeply pounded in my head. But it's nice to be in Robert's presence, and like I said, the main reason why I'm really stoked about this class is because it's really, you know, solidifying what I'm doing. Cool. So we had a little full camera. We had to delete a video, so we are back. Thank you for coming and joining us for the Daily Show. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't get bored with these videos, because I'm probably going to go on a rampage like I normally do, 1 or 2 videos a day. And then, I love making videos because it's always a chance to teach, because there's so many different little things that I can do, like make these little cantaloupe smoothies and rap about my day. And just to help you to see that, you know, the fruits and the veg, the fruits and the herbs is where it's all about, but it's within the context. Now, I am more so a certified detoxification specialist, just like Robert, you know, but then later on you might be more like, oh, I'm totally healthy, have no diseases, and you want to build up, and that's a little bit different. So there's no one raw food way, but I'm particularly involved and invested in the detoxification to alleviate suffering, and not that only for myself, but it's also the spiritual side of it. So it was great hanging out with Robert today, because he's one of the few humans on the planet that actually understands what I'm doing, and I've always known that about him, is that he actually understands me. That's why I like to visit Robert, you know, once a year or once every 6 months, just say hello and get that confirmation that I'm not insane for taking the fruits and vegetables, which is just a path, but it's a spiritual path. Health is a spiritual path. So, you know, you can get stoked, and you can, it's removing the obstructions, basically, is what it is, because inside yourself is the light of life. You already are that. But it's just helpful to have the experience of the inner light by spending time alone, cleaning out your body, paying attention, practicing awareness, contemplation, formal meditation at periods, breathing exercises and things can come along. But really what it is, it's just becoming aware of the awareness of yourself. And then you keep going more and more aware, more aware, more aware, more aware, more aware, until all the little small is gone, and you become the pure awareness of God. And if you don't like that word, just become the pure awareness itself. You know what I mean? And it doesn't really matter what your spiritual beliefs are or your religion. Awareness is the key to your salvation. Because then you go, oh, I'm not this body, I'm not this story, I'm not these problems, I'm not this disease. You know what I'm saying? And then you can have a point of power where you can create whatever the hell you want in your life. I mean, I kind of stopped creating, and now I'm just rolling off the creation I had before. I'm not really in the mood to create that much anymore. I kind of actually do make up a lot of little crazy stuff, you know, just because it's like, okay, what would be cool? Let's go to some tropical island somewhere and take our clothes off and drink coconuts for 40 days and create some kind of crazy idea like that and see where that goes, because that sounds fun. You know, buy a fancy car or whatever. whatever you want to do. But as soon as you get to that point of awareness where you're like, oh, I'm creating my whole life with my thoughts, then you can just simply, you can just make it whatever you want. You can say, oh, I'm going to get rid of this disease. And then you just do what you got to do to get rid of it. But if you want to hold on to it because the ego is juicing it for some reason and you're not able to be self-honest, you're going to see that, oh, I'm holding on to this. And then you see it, that you're creating this, and any second that you want to, you can totally release it. The food is very helpful because of the energy that comes from the fruits, like these cantaloupes. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like a cantaloupe smoothie, basically. I'm going to put all this in and just whack it up. Hopefully it'll all fit. But it's just a cantaloupe smoothie, and then we're going to go out for some fitness. I'm with my friend Sophia, and she is the camera lady, and she is